Another 90-degree day here in South Texas. This humidity is crazy.
I live in the Queen City of the Rio Grande Valley, which happens to be Mercedes, Texas.
Let me show you guys my little workout area. Got some mitts there. My brother's UFC posters. That was his UFC debut, UFC 180.
My brother Hector was on Tough 19 on Team Frankie Edgar versus BJ Penn.
Bring it on, come on. Hector!
Like Hector was looking for the finish a little too much instead of trying to set it up.
I feel like I had my whole family sitting there in the corner and I let them down. Fuck!
And my brother Eli was on Tough 23 with Team Joanna Jędrzejczyk versus Claudia Gadela.
My name is Elias Rubino. I'm from Wesco, Texas.
Fight! Let's get it!
Eric slaps in that body triangle, and Elias, it looks like he doesn't know how to get out of that thing. For the winner by unanimous decision, Spicely.
I don't feel like I lost this fight. I don't.
I've seen my brothers rise, and I've seen my brothers fall, and it's taught me nothing but lessons.
Here's Pop. What's up, Pop? What's up, guys?
I live with my parents and my little brother, Johnny.
Looks good, Big John.
Yeah.
It's gonna fuel me up. Food has always been one of the things that my family just loves to throw down on, you know? Food is love, and that I'm fueled by the best, man. Josiah, say what's up, Josiah.
What's up?
Is your deal gonna win the show?
Yes.
Tell him what I'm gonna do. Show him, come on. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, flying knee. You saw that flying knee.
I grew up on Mia 12, which is Mile 12, one of the poorest neighborhoods in the country, to be honest.
My mama.
Yes, mama.
My family's very tight. We come from the dirt, man. We come from hard times, you know.
My sister.
My champion. Don't kick some ass.
My family's been the only one that's really been there for me.
I just wish the best for my son and everybody.
That's all.
Once I'm at the top, I know I can reach down to my family and help them up as well.
Season 29, bro.
My brothers are a huge inspiration for me.
Living his dream.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
Another Urbina.
Otra vez.
Ya sabes, carnal.
You know, Hector's super excited, man. Like, I've been following his footsteps since I was a kid, you know.
I'm so proud of you. We're getting there, man. Fuck people up.
I will, brother. You already know that.
That's all you gotta do.
Hell yeah.
5 years old, I would carry Hector's lunches with me when he go compete at big tournaments.
I'm excited, man. Excited to put on for the fam, man. You helped pave the way, and I'm gonna help repay it back, bro, for sure. Swear.
I would just love to thank my bros for all the years of showing love, man, cooking for me. All they've ever done in their lives is try and direct steps for me.
Steady grinding.
It's a dynasty. It's all Urbina, man. It's in my blood.
I'm the third Urbina brother on The Ultimate Fighter, and like they say, third time's a charm.
I'm really looking forward to stepping in there with Gil.
Where we get that length on that punch?
He's very like-minded as myself, man. We both, go to sleep early, take our nutrition very seriously.
There you go. Yeah.
Respect the guy a lot, but I'm gonna put that aside and find out who's a better man in there.
I need you to hook my leg. As I roll, the foot's gonna slide off the back and naturally go into my leg. I just need you to catch the leg because my leg is gonna roll you on top of me.
Okay.
There it is.
Miles was one of the guys that we're kind of unsure of.
This right there, yes, look, see? That's the trap, look. Oh, that's slick.
But now we're sure of.
Open hand, pledge allegiance to the flag, and there you go, an elbow. Yes, sir.
I'm down for him to have a war.
I focus on everything, it's and the goal is just to be the best me I could be in there. Use my takedowns, use my elbows, use my knees. My kicks are beautiful and punches. I believe I'm the best fighter on this show. I'm the most well-rounded guy. And I know Gil is too. But I do think I have a little bit more power, so I think that'll be the difference. It's gonna be a great fight.
Nice angle off, Miles.
Break.
You know, we're just having a good sparring session. I go to throw a switch kick, and I kind of lean down into it, so I end up smacking him with my knee. So it hyperextended and just kind of rotated wrong, leaving my knee unstable. Knee's stiff right now. Another thing I got to deal with on fight week. Obviously, you don't want to go into fight week with an injury, but you know, this is just part of the sport.
So did they send you to get it checked, or?
I'm going to like in like a few minutes.
They're gonna go do a whole thing.
Yeah.
Do an MRI. Yeah, you want to know if it's bruised. You want to know if it's messed up, and if you know that it's torn something serious, you got to keep your weight off it. You got to fight completely differently.
Just gonna get ahead of it, man. Gonna get some treatment, and you know, it's just unfortunate that my knee's feeling the way it is right now.
Let's do it.
Appreciate it, brother. I went to see a physical therapist this morning, and he told me that I have a tear, and that I could potentially be making it worse. I'm just here to figure it out. Go get the MRI. The imaging isn't gonna lie. Just a lot of emotions. This is something I've always wanted. And it just hurts. It hurts to be on the cusp of everything I've been working for. You know, I'm just praying I can still fight.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think you'll be good. I think that you should, what up, dog?
What's up, fellas?
Why are you late, bro?
You know, so, you know, some extra credit.
Extra credit?
I'm trying to keep a poker face at home, you know, not show any weaknesses. What's up, fellas?
What up, bro?
What's up, bro?
How you feeling, man?
Yeah, good. Good, man. There you go. It's hard to, you know, not show that I'm limping on it and favoring it. But, you know, just doing the best I can.
You going to bed, bro?
I'm gonna try. Try to get some of that shut eye.
I feel you, brother.
I really hope to be able to fight.
So Gilbert's the third brother. I just found that out now. I knew he had one brother that was on here. Well, that's cool. He deserves to be. He's not here because of the brothers. I tell you what, he's good. The kid's got a lot of talent. He definitely deserves to be here, and you know, he's a good kid too. Mate, everyone here is a bunch of great kids. So yeah, they're twice the size of me, but they're a bunch of great kids.
Training out of Team Urbina, inviting out of Wesco, Texas, Gilbert, the RVG bad boy Urbina.
Urbina reminds me of a young Roberto Duran.
I've had 7 fights now. I'm 6-1. My fighting style is charismatic, you know. I'm everywhere kind of with it.
Only second
fight since 20. Man, that knee caught him, I think, right in the face.
I've always been a huge fan of Bruce Lee, so it's all about mixing it up, whether it's wrestling, which I started with, and boxing, which was my second art. It's like a flow. It's like I'm playing basketball out there. Like it's my feet, it's my distance, it's my range, it's everything, you know.
Cage to get up. Urbina looking for a finish. And he finds it.
It's my style, you know. Anyone can say, "Oh, I've seen that before." Well, I adapted it to my style. It's my sauce now, and I'm gonna show y'all what it is.
Jab. Yep. Jab here. Boop. Double jab at the second one here. Boom. Good, yeah. Stay in that same line. That line there, boom. I want there. Good. Stay outside this jab. Again. Boop. Boop. Good. 1, 2. Boop. Boop.
If Gilbert loses, I don't think his opponent's going to be too healthy. He fucking looks good, you know? Very violent, right? Lots of elbows and shit.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone... That's a tough fight. even if it's stylistically, even if Miles proves to be a very good wrestler.
Let's go again. Jab, just jab. Miles, you know, he's going to be a bit uncomfortable on his feet, and he's going to just look for that big double. I see from what I've seen, you know, we're comfortable with Gilbert. He's very well rounded, good jiu-jitsu. He's got great stand-up, good with his range, good angles, good footwork. Or again. Gilbert's hips is on point. He'll be ready for it. It's going to be hard to just shoot big doubles from out of range when he's not there.
Good work, brother. Good work.
People fight hurt all the time. People pull out of fights all the time. It's part of the sport. I went to go get the MRI. If this doctor says that my knee is fine, like, there's no way I'm not gonna fight this dude. How's it going, dog?
Come on in, Miles. Have a seat, buddy.
You know, it feels like this is like my make or break moment. You know, I'm just praying that there's no significant tears, no surgery. The imaging is gonna tell me the truth.
Hey, before we get started, tell me, are you comfortable if one of your coaches or coaches wants to come in and participate in the examination and review of the information?
No, I'd rather have it just be us.
Okay, that's fine. If you want just to be patient and physician, we'll do it this way.
Yes, sir.
All right, so the MRI shows what's called a grade 2 strain of the medial collateral ligament. So that's this ligament right here where all of your injury was. So you've torn this ligament that's kind of important right here called the medial collateral ligament, or the MCL. The other ligaments are all intact. If this was a more severe tear, I would probably say, let's just recommend not to fight completely. And if this was a lesser of an injury, like a grade 1, I'd say, I think you can definitely get through this. And, you know, unfortunately, you're right in the middle.
Yes, sir. And what do you think the chances of me making it worse?
If you get hit there, or if you get into a position, any type of submission on that joint, certainly you can take a tear and make it worse. You know, you've got to go make a decision with your coach and decide, can you give it 100%, get in there and win the fight?
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Appreciate you, man.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Miles.
You know, it's just a roller coaster of emotions to, you know, I'm gonna fight no matter what, to what if I need surgery? You know, I worked my whole life to get to this situation. You know, I saw the Ultimate Fighter as a kid and, you know, wanted to compete on this show. I'm just praying that, I don't know, I can make the right decision, man. What's up, fellas?
What's up?
Yeah, so it's torn.
It's torn?
It's a full tear, or?
It's a grade 2.
Grade 2 tear? What did he advise?
But he said he wanted me to talk it over with the coaches.
When the doctor came, he didn't want us to be in the room to hear anything. If I'm injured and I have my team, we're all sitting down.
It's 100% your call, bro. Like, we're with you either way. But if that's what the doctor said, then you have a tough decision to make. Structurally, it's safe enough to say go fight. It could aggravate the injury, is what he's saying.
Yeah, he said definitely you can make it a lot worse, but he's like, it's up to you if you can handle the pain or not. But he didn't say I couldn't.
Do you want to get on a bike? Do you want to move around and do some footwork? Do you want to roll a little bit? Anything you want right now, we're down to help.
We were trying to, in the best way, push for him to want to go in there. At this point, it's up to him.
I'm gonna try to push it, you know, see what I can do. We gotta find out.
Yeah, we want to know sooner than later.
We have to know sooner than later.
Timing does matter right now. We're getting real tight.
Yeah, let's go test it then.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Cool.
I think I'm just gonna have to go through a training session and make up my own decision, man. I'm not gonna rely on anybody else. Like, I gotta listen to my body. If I can't perform, like, there's no reason for me to go in there and get beat up just because I got injured.
Warm up.
Just having him bounce around his feet a little bit.
Just warm up. Just get some movement,
just
you know?
moving and just changing directions a little bit.
Yeah. Do your best not to think about it right now and just kind of start getting in your flow of your movement.
Can you bend it, bro? Can you bend it? Can you pull it up? It bends, okay?
Yeah.
Like just straight linear bending? Just twisting hurts more?
Yeah, it's like the lower I get, the more it's fucking stiff. It's very unstable, man. Like I'm trying to pivot on it, I'm trying to move, and all I can feel is like my knees wanting to slip out. This is fucking stiff, man.
Yeah, this is what it is, bro. We can't make the decision for you.
It's very stressful during fight week to have something like this occur. I have to be able to shoot off my left leg. I have to be able to kick with my left leg. I have to be able to rotate my knee in order to punch him. It's crucial to fighting, to be fighting on stable knees.
You know what's at stake here. You know why you came here. You're a talented guy. We chose you for a reason, and we believe in you.
I've been there. I've been literally the same exact place. You will never enter a fight 100%. So you have to learn to tap in there mentally and enter all these fights with something fucked up. Psychologically, he gets kicked there. That thing's broken in his mind.
Yeah.
There's not one time I've stepped in that cage where I've been perfectly healthy. We're in a rough business. Grade 2 tear. Can everything else support it? Can you get through it? Yeah. Will it be a bitch? Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to shoot the way I need to shoot. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kick the way I want to kick. Yeah, man, it's hard as fuck to say. But it's what my body's telling me.
We're gonna call it then. Unless you tell me no right now. But we're gonna call it.
This ain't the end of me. You know, it's unfortunate the way it happened, man.
Weird shit happens, dude.
Yeah.
This is the welcome to the sport, dude.
You know, I don't wish this on anybody. It's very unfortunate, but it is part of the sport. It's fucking heartbreaking, man.
Yeah, we're sorry you had to go through this.
Oh, we're still got
It's tough.
and we're still here, man.
Like, I care about your health first.
He's gonna have a stigma that he has to erase from his career. I hope he does.
I think it was the right decision. It was a very hard decision to make. You know, it's unfortunate that we didn't get a fight because I think it would have been fireworks, man. You know, I gotta take my health first. You know, I take it very seriously, man. Your health is your wealth.
Ortega and his coaches called me in and told me that Miles Hunsinger has an MCL tear in his knee. The doctor gave him the decision whether he wanted to fight or not, and he chose not to fight. Luckily, we have another middleweight, Michael Gilmore, who's still in Vegas, and this guy is dying to get into the competition.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you as well.
So I called him into my office to feel him out and see where his head is at. Have a seat. So, you were an alternate.
Yep. Yes, sir.
They told you that probably wasn't going to work out for you and you could go home.
Yep.
You decided not to go home.
Correct.
You decided to stay on your own dime and see if an opportunity popped up.
Yep.
You got a family?
Yep.
And your work wouldn't give you the time off, so you quit?
I had to quit. Man, I just can't wait. Yeah, right there.
You're my kind of fucking guy, brother.
Yep. I did. A salary job, insurance.
I love these kind of stories. All right, man?
Yeah.
Welcome to The Ultimate Fighter.
Thank you. I appreciate
Let's
it.
do this. I got fucking permanent goosebumps here.
Can somebody answer what we're waiting for?
Dana?
Dana's coming?
For what? What are they doing? Bring on alternate or some shit? What's that?
I don't know. Here he comes. Is that his bodyguard?
What's up, gentlemen? Where's Miles? You want to tell everybody what's going on?
I tore my MCL.
So you're out?
Yes, sir.
Sorry to hear that, brother. It was surreal, man, and hard to swallow, but the imaging doesn't lie. I have a significant tear in my knee, and it's gonna be unstable for the next 2 weeks. Like, to fight on one leg would just not be intelligent.
He's leaving the house?
Yes, you guys, if you didn't hear, he's out. He got injured. He's out.
Damn, man. Sorry, brother.
Sorry to hear, Miles.
The news broke that Miles was out. That was definitely a shock. I didn't know that Miles was hurt. I think there might have been a couple whispers, but no one knew for sure.
No way, bro. You gone for real? Nah, man. Man, me and Miles, that's my boy. You know, like, he's a great sparring partner.
I love you, bro.
I wish him all the best.
Thanks for being a part of it.
Yeah, I'll be back, brother. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to put on a show for Dana and my family like I wanted to. I'm always gonna remember this experience. You know, had some great relationships. Like, you guys are some great dudes, man, and I look forward to watching your careers and, you know, look forward to, you know, crossing paths, man. But all in all, man, it was a good experience, you know. I'll be back. I'm gonna let this knee heal and go spend some time with my family, and I'll be right back to the grind.
What are you all so happy and chirpy about? So this is what we've been waiting on the whole time. You've been laughing like nothing's going on. We heard whispers that this might be what it is, but the way you're carrying on, I go, nah, there's no way someone's injured. Just shows you how much a piece of shit you are.
Fucking little guy syndrome, dude. He wants to start talking shit and making me... Basically, he's been trying to turn me into the bad guy this whole show. It's like, bro, we were not expecting Miles to pull up.
Showing true colors.
Would a good coach let an injured fighter fight?
Hey? No, I'm not talking about that.
So shut the fuck up.
I'm not talking about that.
So then shut the fuck up. He's getting annoying. He's trying to, like, turn the team against me or trying to just play little cards to try to make me look bad. But this is something that is out of our control.
Let me set the record straight. He could fight. The doctor gave him the clearance to fight. He chose not to fight. That's what happened. He could have stayed. He got clearance from the doctor today to stay. He's got a sprain, an MCL sprain. They worked with him. He said the pain was too much. He couldn't take it and didn't want to fight. I always say, this is the toughest competition in combat sports, and only the strongest fighters will survive. If you have any doubts or aren't willing to do whatever it takes to stick it out and fight, then we will find somebody who will. Gentlemen, welcome Mike to the Ultimate Fighter.
My name is Michael Gilmore, I'm 34 years old, and I'm fighting out of Lansing, Michigan. Being on the Ultimate Fighter means a lot to me. I get to be on this stage and prove that I belong in the UFC.
Yeah.
Put this jersey on.
I thought something else was gonna happen. Maybe they're gonna give us one of Volkanovski's guys or something different was gonna happen. I love Michael's story. This is what I love seeing in a fighter. Yo, congratulations, welcome to the team. Go cut weight. Tomorrow you weigh in, the next day you fight. So now we got Mike versus Gilbert.
It feels surreal. Just a couple of days ago, I thought that my chance at this was done, and I was going to have to look for a different route to get to the UFC and realize a dream.
It was kind of weird seeing Miles leave, you know? I was definitely expecting to dance, but Mike steps in, and then I was like, okay, fuck, well, thank God I have an opponent now.
Thank you, boys. All right, good luck, everybody.
So this guy was in our group, though, bro, so, you know, he got his name and everything, and he was, like, one of the first people, you know, you go home, look up, see their fights and stuff, and so he's 6-3, dude. His last fight, dude, he went out there. You could tell he's, like, really timid on throwing.
He's strong.
He's strong, bro. He has, like, a little strong wrestling stance. But it looks like he's, like, scared to let his hands fly a little bit. You can tell he doesn't really like getting hit. No offense to Michael, he's a tough guy, tough kid, and you gotta give him nothing but respect for stepping up on 2 days' notice to get in a cage fight, especially at this level. Nothing but respect, but, man, I really don't see him getting out of the first with Gilbert. So, I mean, it's a fist fight, so you gotta respect anybody, you know what I'm saying, bro? But I'm telling you, you go in, bro, use your teeps, use your fire help. This kid's gonna try taking a shot. Little does he know your jits is fucking very slick. This is a money matchup for you, bro. For real, pump for you.
If Michael comes in heavy, he's gonna meet some heavy arsenal. And if this guy decides to be flowy, well, he's gonna see a very crafty Gilbert Urbina.
We're gonna train tonight, we're gonna train tomorrow as you're making weight, and tomorrow night we're gonna go over stuff. We're gonna get as much as we can in you so you'll be ready, all right?
From what we looked at Michael's highlights, I was confident in stand-up. If the fight went to the stand-up, I'm down for him to go toe-to-toe with Gilbert. That was not my concern. My concern was him with his submissions. No one can teach better than Penner, not even myself. From back defense to takedowns to guillotines to literally anything you can download into his brain in the short amount of time, he's got it.
So when you get in there, you believe that if you go toe-to-toe, though, and if you're striking, you're winning. Is that where your confidence is?
I like the striking. I like to throw the kicks. On my last fight, I almost stopped the guy with low leg kicks.
Hell yeah.
Fighting out of Lansing, Michigan, Michael, the Gentleman Gilmore.
Gilmore on with the leg kicks, trying to soften up Zimmer's left leg.
My professional MMA record is 6-3. My fighting style is more of a stand-up striker. I like to use my kicks quite a bit.
Softening up that left leg.
Oh, man, the gentleman with a hard straight to the face.
Being an unknown is going to work to my advantage. He hasn't had the opportunity to see any of that from me.
Oh, man.
Michael Gilmore gaining the confidence and unleashing on Josh Zimmer.
My coaches were able to see him and observe him, so I'm coming in with a little bit more knowledge of him than he will have of me.
The gentleman taking the fight in his hands, pulling the trigger in round 2, and it was too much for Josh Zimmer.
Absolutely decisive victory.
So he's gonna take you down, and then from here, watch, he's gonna put 3 snakes. 1 knee, 2 arms. Boom, he's gonna turn the corner. Yep, hand goes in, he falls down. Slow. Watch, his hip is gonna push, and he stays in the squeeze right here. A little bit of hip, a little bit of hips, and stay. Yeah. We saw that one, right? Yeah. We love this one.
You can't think of many better people to go through jiu-jitsu with you than Henry Gracie.
That's what I wanted to see. That's exactly right.
So he's really taken the time with me to go through positions, both offensively and defensively, that can make me dangerous in there.
Get up, wrap my leg over here, and run around, run to the safe side. Yes. Michael is a very strong striker. He has 3 submission losses in his pro record. So right away, it's like you have 24 hours to make him submission-proof, because Gilbert is a decent grappler. Nice. Get around. Excellent. Take your time, champ. I firmly believe that a well-trained person who is not known for jiu-jitsu can be incredibly dangerous with jiu-jitsu.
Give me 30% hips.
I think the fight will need to take place with me taking control of the center of the octagon and really making him work on the outside with his back to the cage. On his back foot, really limit his offense coming forward, and then ultimately get my hands on him, work for a takedown, and finish with ground and pound.
Yeah, this is the yellow light, this is the green light.
Let's do it. Go, Mike!
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Welcome to the Ultimate Fighter Weigh-In featuring Gilbert Urbina and Michael Gilmore. First to the scale, Gilbert Urbina.
Yeah.
I got Gil all the way. I'm not gonna go against him just because we're on opposite teams. I think he's a great fighter. I think Mike really hasn't had the chance to train. I see Gil keeping his range, throwing elbows, throwing kicks, and I see him either knocking him out or submitting him.
185.5.
Let's go.
Next to the scale, Michael Gilmore.
What I see from Gilbert and his style, a guy like Mike could give him problems. He's got 3 knockouts with a straight cross. Mike's strategy going into the fight, it has to be basically, you know, get inside and make it a brawl.
Michael, be real still. $185.5.
Let's go, Mike.
It's hard not to feel that this was destiny or meant to be. I'm not too religious, so I'm not sure if it's divine, and maybe it is, I don't know. But I think it's the old adage of success comes when preparation meets opportunity, and this is something I've been preparing for quite some time.
Michael looks like a pretty heavy-set dude, like he might be a wrestler. I've been practicing my wrestling with the Volk boys and all the guys, all my training partners, and you know, I was getting ready for a wrestler leading up to this, so I kind of have the idea that I need to keep my range, I need to keep my distance, move my feet, and just get this guy tired.
Yeah.
Reach out and touch me, Tito. That's good.
This Ultimate Fighter flashback is brought to you by Toyo Tires, official tire of UFC. Season 11, Court McGee talked openly about his struggles to overcome drug addiction.
Started drinking on the way home from work, then after work, and then pretty soon it was like, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I had to be up at 4:30, so I had to have Coke for the morning. I'd go to bed hungover, so I'd wake up hungover and I'd drink, and then take OxyContin to get rid of the hangover. Let's fight!
After a controversial loss in his first fight in the house,
For the winner, by majority decision, Nick Grant.
McGee was brought back into the competition because of an injury and went on to win his next 2 fights. Then, in the live finale, he submitted Chris McRae to cap off one of the most inspirational runs in tough history.
Congratulations, you are the Ultimate Fighter.
This Ultimate Fighter flashback has been brought to you by Toyo Tires, official tire of UFC.
The reason I made the choice to come here and leave my job is because I couldn't stand the thought of being on my deathbed and not have done this.
Fighting the pain, hurting physically, but mentally we grow stronger, it's the chemistry.
I would be watching UFC events for the rest of my life, thinking I could have done that.
If you standing in my way, then you my enemy. Let's get it. This your moment. This your time, right?
I wasn't blessed with the height or the speed or the natural skill that a lot of people are blessed with.
Alert. Strike when you can. Yeah.
I've had to get here through working hard.
Feel it in my heart, see light through all the dark. I was made for this part, to the top of the charts.
I've been working for 6.5, going on 7 years. I'm so blessed to be here, man, and I can't share this energy amongst the rest of the guys. This is just what I have stored up, and I'm just gonna unleash it in the cage, man. I went over almost everything and every position I could possibly think of.
We're not going to panic no matter where we are. We could be on the bottom, we could be on the cage, we could be on our feet. We're comfortable everywhere.
I'm getting ready and I'm preparing myself for the worst situations.
This is where you shut everyone the fuck up.
I want to go out there and put on a show.
Let's go, Mike!
Go, Mike! Let's go, Mike.
There's no other option for me but to leave it all in the octagon. To show everybody that they made the right choice in bringing me in here.
This is you. So let's go.
I have a lot of peace going in there, man.
Let's go, your mother. Let's do it.
This is definitely the most comfortable I've ever felt going into a fight. I thought of my brothers, my dad saying hit it hard. I thought of my mom, all the love she's ever given me.
Let's go, Gil.
Let's go, mate.
I am fucking going in there and leaving it all on the line.
Come on, Mike.
You work that range, yeah?
Okay, this fight is 2 5-minute rounds. In the event of a draw, we have a 3rd overtime round. Best of luck, gentlemen. Stand back, stand back. Ready, ready, right.
Body triangle, Gilbert, body triangle.
Keep the top hand.
Fight in the hand, fight in the hand, fight in the hand.
Fight the hands, keep the top hand.
Fight in the hand, chin tight, fight in the hand.
Lather him up, yeah.
You might have to go to the ground to get out of your champ if he feels tight. You might have to. Fight the hand, fight the hand,
Fight the hand, fight the hand, fight the hand, fight the hand, fight the hand. Fight the hand.
Actual glove.
Grab the actual, yes, there you go. Fight the hand, fight the hand, fight the hand.
You might have to come down to the cage. You might have to come down to the tangle. Fight the top hand, fight the top hand. Fight that top hand. Put your back on the ground, back on the ground. Put your back on the ground. Your back on the ground, Michael.
Back on the ground, Michael.
Fight that top hand. Get two on one, put it on the other side. Fight the hand, fight the hand. So clear those hooks. You want to clear these hooks at some point, champ. You got to clear the hooks.
She's straighter and clear the hands here.
Yes, control the top hand.
Control the top hand.
Fall towards the strong side. Fall to the strong side. Clear the hooks.
Body triangle. Yes, there
Fall
you
to the
go.
strong side. Clear the hooks. Good. Let's go, Gil. Keep the top hand. That's it, Mike. His head's on the left. His head's on the left.
Come to the side. Come to the side. Keep that top hand under control. The top hand stays under control. Keep that top hand under control.
Yeah, we got 3.5 minutes. We can stay here all day.
Take the other side.
Don't untangle the hooks. Fight the top hand.
Yes.
Fight the glove. Fight the glove.
Good. Flatten.
Watch the glove, Michael. Watch the hand.
He's carrying your weight, yeah? You can, nice.
Turn, Mike. Turn with me. Clear that hook, Mike. Clear that foot. We're going to turn. Clear that foot off. We're going to turn inside.
Nothing with that power half.
Yeah. Now start turning. That's it. Now start untangling and turning. Fight the top hand. No top hand, free hand. There you go. Put your back on the ground. Put your back down and get the hand over your head.
Back on the ground and then turn and follow direction. There you go. The legs unlocked.
Get the arm over your head first.
Take your time. He's doing all the work.
And then turn.
Yeah. Now hold it strong. Keep that on. Keep that on now. Now come this way. Keep that arm over the head, champ.
Keep that arm over the head.
Keep it over. Coming down. We're coming this way, champ. We're coming this way. Keep the arm over the head.
Yes, that's what you do with the team.
Right in the hand, top glove. Always the top glove.
Watch that.
That's not 12 to 6.
My fault.
With that foot in your hand, champ. With that foot.
Not even close.
Always top hand. Keep the top hand, champ. Top hand. Breathing. Here we go. We're going to start clearing our hooks. Start putting our back. We're going to start turning in. Clear the hand over the head. Clear the hand. Control the hand, please.
Elbow that shin. Elbow that shin.
Keep the hand. Keep the hand.
Elbow.
Keep the hand, Mike.
Elbow that shin when you
Keep the hand. Keep that hand, Mike.
Yes. Again.
Keep the hand,
Keep
Mike.
elbowing it.
Watch that top hand, Mike.
Get out of there. Get out of that spot. Stop.
Nothing but respect, mate. Coming in, short notice, taking it on.
Winner by rear naked choke, Gilbert Urbina.
Para toda mi gente mexicana, mis hermanos, los pinches hermanos Urbina. Somos chingones, ya sabes. Todo respeto.
Right off the bat, Gilbert just went in, punch, and shot. Body triangle, locked him in there, secured him in there.
You just take your time. He's doing all the work.
And we're like, how did we get here? We still have 4 minutes to go. Like, what the fuck?
Gilbert was buttering him up with punches. Then there was a moment where their corner were saying, elbow his shin.
Elbow that shin. Elbow that shin. Elbow that shin.
Keep the hand. Keep the hand. Keep the hand, Mike.
Elbow that shin when you
Keep that hand.
Which took a few of us by surprise.
Yes. Again.
Keep the hand,
Keep
Mike.
elbowing. Keep elbowing.
But Gilbert, again, he's pretty much a veteran as well. You know, he's a classy dude. He knows what he's doing, and then just went pop, pop, pop.
It happened like this.
I wanted to go out there and put on a MMA masterpiece. We're tied up now, 4-4.
Much love, all love, baby. It's all love in here.
Taking a fight on 2 days' notice is a lot to ask any fighter. Michael did it, and I was very impressed by that. But once they got in the octagon, Gilbert just overwhelmed him, finished him early, and it was a very impressive win for Gilbert to wrap up the quarterfinal round.
Woo! You know, it took a long time for us to get these dubs back, and there's no mocking here. I love Team Ortega too, man. Those guys they guys work just as hard as we do, you know? We're all here busting our ass every day, and I'm gonna keep handling business all I know. It's all I know, man, since I was a 5-year-old kid, a little cabron, just chasing my dreams, following my big brothers, seeing Hector get in the UFC at a young age, seeing my older brother Eli get in the Contender and Ultimate Fighter as well. And now it's my turn, you know? I'm gonna put my hand down for my brothers and pick them right up, because we all deserve it, man. It's all love. Still got more, baby. Still got more in me. Let's go.
I don't feel that 2 days is an excuse. I didn't expect him to shoot like that or that quick. So hats off to him. I would have loved to stand with him a little bit more. You know, it's one of those things. I know that more time with this team and these coaches, there's no chance that happens. So, you know, hopefully stepping up on 2 days gives me a little bit of street cred there. Just have to look at it and get better. That's it.
What's up, boys? How are you? Good to see you. What's up, bro? Good. The quarterfinals are now over, and it is dead even. 4 fighters from each team are moving on. Now it's time to pick the semifinal matchups. I called Volkanovski and Ortega, sat them down so I can let them pitch me on who they wanted fighting in the next round. So obviously, you guys have been battling now out here for weeks, and your goal is to win. But what we need to do now is make this fight. So the 2 best guys go to the finale.
Right here.
Gilbert, Trason.
He's full of fire. He's full of fire.
Brian versus Andre and Gilbert versus Gore.
That's kind of how I would plan it. Because this is a classic striker versus grappler match, and these are 2 freaking guys who want to bang it out. You're going to get a great show.
What do you think?
I'll be honest, I'm comfortable with both matchups.
Who's the best 85-pounder here?
Obviously, they're both really good. Gilbert's real good, but Brian, mate, very coachable. And, mate, he's already surprised me, and I feel like he's going all the way.
These were my first 2 picks, Andre and Trason. I got a feeling these guys are going to see each other in the finals. I looked at both matchups against Gilbert and against Brian, and I'm not worried about both of these guys. The 85ers have not one concern that I'm like, if you fight this guy, we're going to have to, like, there's nothing of that.
And now at the 35-pounders, what do you think here?
It don't really matter. I know these guys are teammates.
Yep. Ricky and Vincent, obviously they don't want to fight because they're teammates. We're pretty comfortable with no matter what matchups we had, but we did know that Ricky definitely didn't want to fight Vince, and Vince didn't want to fight Ricky because they're good mates. You know, I'm getting close with these boys, and you know, I want to do what's best for the boys. And if the boys are going to feel very uncomfortable fighting their mates in the octagon, I'll try and avoid that if I can. I'll be honest. I was going to go Ricky and Ludwig.
With 35s, I'm happy with that one.
Cool.
Ludwig versus Ricky is dope. Brady versus Vincent is dope. I love that lineup.
Usually when I sit the coaches down to discuss the next matchups, they get into it a little, they argue a bit. These 2 didn't at all. They had a few ideas here and there, but for the most part, they seemed fine with whatever I choose, so that's what I'm gonna do. Thanks, Coach.
What?
Thanks, Coach.
Hey, do what you gotta do.
Well, yeah.
All right, boys.
Mate, you make your decisions.
Yep. All right, guys, we're getting down to the wire here, and my job now is to try to figure out who I think will make it to the finale and fight. So for the bantamweights, the first fight will be Ricky versus Ludwig. Ricky and Ludwig both survived 3-round wars in their first fights. These are 2 tough, well-rounded guys with some experience. This should be an exciting fight between 2 guys who absolutely refuse to quit. The second bantamweight fight will be Brady versus Vincent. Brady is only 22, but he trains with Michael Chiesa, season 15 winner up in Spokane. So you know he's got some skills. Plus, he's young and he's hungry. Vincent's hungry too. He was gonna fight in the UFC a few years back, but this guy had to have emergency brain surgery. He feels like his fight career has a new life. I bet he's gonna lay it all out there, and you know, this should be a very entertaining fight. Middleweights. First fight will be Brian.
Let's go.
Versus Andre. Brian versus Andre is the classic wrestler versus striker. Brian likes to get in there and let his hands fly, and he loves to get the knockout, whereas Andre is an elite wrestler and will go in there and try to take you down, put you on your back, and smash you. I actually love these matchups. Second fight will be Gilbert versus Trey.
Let's go.
Gilbert versus Trason is an interesting matchup. Both of Gilbert's brothers competed on The Ultimate Fighter, so he comes from a fight family. Trason is a bit of an unknown, and he's been sneaking up on people in this competition and proved in his fight against Ryder that he is a vicious striker who can go toe-to-toe with anyone. I expect these 2 guys to put on an unbelievable fight. Good luck, gentlemen.
Bring that shit.
Have a great day, you guys.